I'm Taylor,
I'm Mike.
back with another episode from Dogs to Dads.
Woo! Yeah, that was a good one. Oh shoot! Hey, bro. So, here as of late, you guys been making some friends at the gym, and not to say, my boy, you can never be replaced. But
Yeah.
my question is, what are your thoughts on new friends? Maybe bring some friends to the group.
I don't like new friends.
Okay, why's that?
I believe when you get a new friend,
Mm-hmm.
it takes time to develop that friend,
Yeah.
to trust that friend.
Okay.
And that's a lot of time I don't want to spend anymore on new friends. So that's
Okay.
why I say no new friends. I'm totally a fan of Drake's song. No new friends. No new friends.
Oh,
But
boy.
it just takes a lot of time for new friends. Now, I'm good with acquaintances,
Mhm.
cordial with people. Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Good with that.
Okay.
But as far as my close friends, my brothers,
Yeah.
that takes a lot of time to build some trust. And I feel like I got a good group, and
Yeah.
I don't want to bring new people in because it may rock the boat.
Okay. I can see it. So maybe acquaintances is the
But you
better.
need new friends.
Hey, listen. When it comes to me, just in whether it be personal training or just out and about, I think I have a nice face. So I bring that kind of I'm not trying to mean mug anybody. So a lot of people just come and talk, and I talk to them. For instance, we had someone come and did our internet at the house, and he was like, got to talking about sports, and he was talking about his kids. I was talking about mine. Before you know it, he's saying maybe his kid can come play on the football team.
You guys are exchanging numbers.
Just exchanging, man. That's just what I do. But to see something that you said no new friends, but sometimes I'll call you on Fridays and you're hanging out with your friends from work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Acquaintances. And that's during happy hour and I leave.
That's on a regular basis. They end up becoming friends. And how do you think I feel when you're like, Mike, I'm at happy hour and I'm just sitting there?
So the thing is, when I'm at happy hour or whenever I'm hanging out with work friends, they don't know me like the homies know me.
All right.
I feel like I am a two-faced guy. People think at work I'm this nice guy and I'm polite, which I am.
Yeah.
But there's another side to me that a lot of people don't know.
That doesn't come out when you at happy hour?
No, sir.
Yeah.
It's a work thing. I can't let that side of me come out. I won't have a job anymore.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, okay, so what? Okay, so work friends. What's the difference? What's the difference between those work friends and
there's a
our
lot
friends?
of different. It's how I act. Like they don't know because they haven't grown up like we have together. I don't know about before we became work people. They don't know that side. Like you guys know back when
they know respectable Taylor.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know downright dirty Taylor.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't have the luxury of going to happy hours because I work from home, so everything in my company's based out of Colorado. So that's not the case. But I mean, I consider some of them my friends. Some no, I consider everybody there my friend. I mean, some more so because they're my age in my age group, but
they're friends.
Yeah.
But they're not homies. I would say that's the difference.
Yeah.
Like, would you consider them a homie?
If so, like I said, yeah. Well,
He's about to lie on this podcast. This fool is lying.
They're the homies. What are you talking about? I mean, would I discuss my past life? Nah, that ain't.
Actually, I will say, Mike does rotate friends. If you go back to his wedding,
oh my gosh, yeah.
Do you still talk to everybody that was at your wedding party?
No.
Exactly.
But
exactly. You just proved my point.
All right, yeah. Maybe I need to reevaluate some of these people.
I'm a real one.
I'm a real one.
I talk to everyone.
I talk to everybody that was my core group of friends for the most part. So some stuff is not really on me, but we ain't gonna jump on all that.
Yeah. See, I like the friends we have. I like it's comfortable. I like my work friends as well. Like I said, I guess they are my friends, but they ain't the homies.
I understand that. It's just people that you can really trust.
Yeah.
Right.
Like whenever I have something to say, like a dark secret.
Yeah.
I'm telling Rachel, or I'm calling one of you, like you or Chad or Bola. Like I'm calling one of y'all. Or like if I need to bury a body, I'm calling one of y'all. I know y'all got my back.
Yeah. If we go in there, I have friends like I like making. I'm a happy guy, so happy-go-lucky.
Yeah.
So I like making some friends. You never know.
Every time I'm with you, somehow like you do know everyone when we go out, and I'm just like, why? Why that seems too much. Like I don't want to know everybody. That's like back in the day when we had the roster.
Yeah.
Like we were talking to girls.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot to keep up with, and I thought so back then. I don't want to do it now. And you're doing it. You're juggling all these people.
So some of that's you got to rub elbows with the right people. Some of it's for work. Remember, whether it be personal training, they may know somebody, so they're like, "Oh, I got somebody for you." So that's where.
I guess it's a little bit different. You do have to network.
Exactly, real estate.
I don't have to.
You gotta move around. I gotta do so. Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah, see,
you don't have to.
Someone's asked me if I've ever thought about personal training.
Yeah.
And I was like, heck no. Because I don't like talking to people.
You're not personable, Mike.
No, I'm not. I'm a standoff, get away from me kind of guy.
Lord.
Yeah, like even at work, whenever I talk to people, it's talking about something that either they need from me or I need from them, exchanging work stuff.
Yeah.
I don't go out of my way just hey, buddy, how was your weekend?
See, that's the difference. See, but that's good. That's everybody, all my friends, like you, one of my best friends. Everybody's a little different. Me. I might see somebody like, for instance, today I hit the gym, saw some. I was just getting some cardio in, and this lady popped back up from me, and we just started talking. Now she's not my friend, but I was just listening to her conversation. Entertaining it.
You probably like it when people come up to you and they're like, "Hey man, like, what's your workout?" Or, "Hey, how's your kids' sports?" And like, you love to start the conversations, don't you?
Sometimes,
right when people come up to me,
you walk away.
Oh, I get so bad. I'm like, you don't care. Like when they're like, "Hey, how was your day yesterday?" I'm like, you don't. How are you doing? Why are you asking me? Like, I don't care. You don't care.
I genuinely care. If I ask you a question, it's because I genuinely. If I don't I have to have just a terrible day for me not to want to strike up a conversation.
Are you one of those guys that say you're walking down a hall, someone's walking by, and you guys knew each other a little bit, not even friends or homies, but even a little bit, and someone walks by and says, "Hey, how are you doing?" And you're just walking by and you're like, "Good, how are you?"
Yeah.
Are you do you like when people do that?
I mean, let's say, for instance, if we go to, whenever we used to go out to, not when we used to, sometimes we go out to the bars or something, right?
Yeah. Grab
a drink, we're just kicking it, right? If there's a lot of people there that I may know, I don't like running into them, because then sometimes I feel like I have to, I like conversations, but sometimes I like my alone time, especially when I'm with my own little group of friends, because you don't want to be rude. So if someone comes and said, "Hey," I'm going to say, "Hey," and then at that point, you guys kind of move around.
I don't care about the "hey." I'm talking about when they say, "Hey, how are you doing?"
Yeah.
And you say, "Good, how are you?"
That's that. You start the conversation right there.
You like?
Do I like it? It depends on the setting.
I can't stand that.
Mine depends on.
Because when someone walks by it and says, "Hey," I'm good with "Hey."
Yeah.
Hey, and then we just keep walking.
Yeah.
I hate when someone says, "How are you doing?"
Yeah.
Because now you're forcing me to answer a question that I know you don't care about.
Yeah.
And then I have to ask the question, "How are you doing?"
Yeah.
And I don't care about it.
See, my thing is, when we were in college, and like let's say we're working out or whatever we were doing at the time, and a lot of the times what I used to remember, like guys would walk past us. You know how dudes look at you, you look them up and down, you don't say nothing. It's kind of like that mean mug type of thing. You know, like I was like, bruh, at this, I mean, I got kids, I got a wife, I have nothing. You know, shoot, I'm happy. So if I see you walk past, watch. It's funny because you know some guys still try to do it because they don't know some people that don't know me. That's why I mean, like I smile. I'm like, what's up, man? I wave and keep it pushing.
See, that's fine.
Yeah.
The what's up? The, hey.
You look like a meme mug kind of guy.
No, I'm like if we don't know each other, like all I want is a hey.
Yeah.
And I'm friendly with that. Like I'll smile. Hey, what's up, man?
I'll smile.
Yeah,
Okay.
what's up? Like,
Yeah.
and just keep going. But then I hate the follow up question. Hey, how are you doing? Like that's what I don't want to get into a conversation. I'm very nice.
I'm very nice, but I don't want to get to
like I'll say hey back, or I'll say what's up back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very nice when it comes to that.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to go into a conversation.
Okay. Well,
I can't be the only one that feels this way.
I'm sure there's others.
There's got to be more that.
That's why I said it depends on the setting, bro. I can't. I mean, like if I'm in a happy-go-lucky, like let's say, for instance, if you and me go out and we're having a drink, right, and it's you and me are just out here talking and just chopping it up, like we do that sometimes. If we do that and then someone comes and tries to strike a conversation, knowing that I'm here with my guy, we're over here talking about our hard week, these kids killing us, our wives spending money. Well, that's what we talking about. But no, I'm just playing that. But I'm not gonna be trying to jump into no kind of. If someone says, "Hey," I'll say, "Hey, what's up? It's nice seeing you," and I think that's the end of it. Now, if they try to, that's a little annoying.
Yeah.
But that's why I said depends on the setting. It all depends on the setting.
I guess.
Yeah. He said I guess.
I just sit here and we're talking about this, and I'm thinking I can't be the only one.
No, I'm sure you're not.
Like I'm just fine with a hey.
Yeah, he said, and leave me alone. Just say hey and keep it pushing.
Yeah. Now, if you're like, hey, can I get a picture? Like, I'm good with like, you want to take a picture with me?
Why they want to take a picture?
or something like that. But
Lord.
beyond. Being just famous. Like I don't want to go beyond that.
Oh shoot! All right, man. Well, then the question that I have for you is like, what's Rachel think of your friend group, your friends in general?
Rachel's good now.
Now,
when she first got with me and we were together, and she met the homies. I thought she was gonna be like, I don't know if I could do this. It was crazy. Our group's a hard group to
true.
Be with. Like,
it's true.
Caught her off guard because she's never experienced anything like our group.
Yeah.
But now she loves them. She's good with them.
Yeah.
She thinks they're all funny, hilarious. They got their own personalities, and yet we all click. It's a great group.
Yeah.
It's just we get wild sometimes.
Yeah, it's true.
So she's on board. Likes them.
Okay, I like it.
What about you?
I think I think Katie likes all of them to a certain extent, and when I say that is because I've sometimes you get around and you forget that you have kids, you can't be acting like you used to in college. So sometimes I might hang out and I might, you turn up a little bit and end up staying at my buddy's house when I'm supposed to be at home. My phone
because there's a game the next day or something.
A game or something's going on.
Yeah, you got responsibilities.
My phone dies. And at that point, kids like you can't be acting like you're in college. Of course, I've never done anything, but you can't be doing that. You can't let your phone die when your kids got sports. And then so she's like. You need to calm it down, which of course, I've over the years I have, of course, but it's hard, not seeing some of these guys or, because everybody lives, fairly far from us, and they all got different lives. So when you do have the chance to link up, you try to run it back like it used to be, and that's one thing. She just thought she loves everybody. She's more so. My friends that are parents, because y'all understand. So she's like, they understand that it's 11 o'clock. Maybe we should go home. Other than our friends that aren't parents, like, It's 11 o'clock. We just now started.
See,
Let's keep on turning up.
I think the difference is with you and how we started this podcast is you're a friendly guy and you want to make everybody happy.
Yeah. Okay.
And so, like, when they're like, yeah, let's do this, let's drink this or whatever it is, I've seen you want to make everybody happy, and that's cool.
Yeah.
But sometimes you need to think WWTD.
What
would Taylor do? I don't have a problem with saying no. Or if I do want to turn up.
Oh, Lord. Okay, I like that.
I'm just going to say, yeah. And
I like that.
But yeah.
I feel you. Like, that's what I think some of the stress. But again, that's what, when I'm talking about this, it's been some time since any of this has happened. But you're right. I do like, see some of my friends. I'm like, hey, it's like we never stopped.
Oh yeah, it's fun because we don't get together too much, and
when we
do,
so
we take it to the next level.
Yeah. That's what Katie's like. Maybe you should, stop before the next level. Yeah, let's just stop before we get to that.
Now she's just like, you need to hang out with Taylor.
Yeah, that's it. Which we do. I mean, we have fun too. But we just have fun in the comforts of our own home. I
try to be the role model for the group. I try to lead by example. It's like how I'm raising my kids. I want you guys to see what I'm doing. And actions speak louder than words. And that's what I try to do. I try to show y'all or lead y'all the way.
Okay. I got you.
All right.
I got you. Hey, well, like I said, I hope you come around maybe a little bit more friendly when it comes to meet new people, and maybe I take WWTD, right? Yeah. What would Taylor do next time I see somebody that's coming towards me, or next time I go out with the guys, we just calm it down. I just think of it. I look at you. I was like, it's time to go home.
Yeah, you may look at me, and I'm taking a picture with somebody.
But what?
But I don't want you guys to think I'm not friendly. You can come up, we can get a picture. Hey, what's up?
You're stupid. All right, man. Hey, y'all. We got to head out. But, of course, don't forget, if you like us, you love us.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Share. Do it. And
comment.
then we out.
All right. Later. Peace.